Life, the misconception of eternity. We are born into a world that is a dark place, full of hatred, misery, and injustice. Why would anyone like to bring a child into this world? Why would anyone think that this world is a blessing? Well, most of us have something called hope. Hope that one day all wars will cease and peace shall rise again. This is why I'm still here, alive, with you. Because I have hope. Hope that love will come to all hearts, fill them with joy, replace the anger, the suffering, the hatred, bring the light out of their rotten bodies to fulfill their destiny, which is not another than to love. Let's not make a fool of ourselves here. It's impossible not to be sad ever in our lives. But the suffering is something that you can choose. And when we think that nothing else could get worse in our life, some people just decide to depart this world and leave us behind. Here, in our black solitude of mind, which becomes a prison instead of paradise. And I miss those who have left me. But I shouldn't feel sorrow, or anyone should feel pity for me. I am alive. I came back to the living when I thought nothing else could get worse. You see, not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel is something not to be ashamed of. Unless you wait for it to come. It is impossible. It is completely ridiculous to give up at the moment when you're at your most vulnerable. It may seem ironic and maybe silly because you have to give up when you're at your weakest. I have learned the past weeks that my only weakness has been my unconditional and total devotion to people. It's like grabbing a knife. It's so sharp that it can't cut through my chest, reach my heart, pull it apart, and break it. It slices it into billion pieces like breaking glass. And I wonder, why is it so sinful to give your heart to someone? I came to the conclusion after a while, in my lonely prison cell, that I was not mistaken. I was right. I made only one mistake. Keep living in this mad world, whereas I should have died. Everything happens for a reason. And I might sound pretty depressed right now, but that's because I am. I might not look very attractive right now, but when you actually question something so deep within you, your own existence, you shouldn't be looking too sharp. And I still wonder, why am I here? And I want the answer to that goddamn miserable question, and I want it now. But some questions are better not to be answered ever in our whole existence. I mean, and then what would be the point if you get the answer to all your questions? Life would become lifeless, loveless, deadish, and morbid. One must give oneself a chance to love, to cheer, to be happy, to run away from all terrors and find a place so mystical that nothing else matters but you. Life is a journey that ends. Life is a play that has a closing act. But today is not that day, and my performance still on stage because I chose the rough way. Keep living in this world for the hope to find love again. This has been my only sin. Love. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living. And above all those who live without love. That certainly got stuck in my head for a reason.